Hi friends, it's Kim with Sweet Daisy Creations. Happy Wednesday, everybody. I hope everybody's having a great day so far. It's around noon something here, a little after that, probably close to 1 o'clock. But we've got rain in our forecast. It's been raining a little bit, been a kind of a yucky day, so I thought I'd work in my little worky area. And what I'm going to do is build myself not for myself, but for my mother and my mother-in-law, 2 funky bows and some a swag to put on their lanterns. I think I told you in a video, and you've probably seen some pictures on my Instagram, of 2 lanterns that I had decorated up for them for their birthdays last October. And I did one in a Christmas theme and one in a fall theme for my mom and my mother-in-law. And I gave them each a lantern and the swag on top. So this is the actual lantern I gave to both of them. It's not super big. I don't know if I have, let me see real quick. I'm gonna get a measuring tape and measure it for y'all. It measures, it looks like up to 13 inches tall. And it's about 7 1/4 inches wide. Oh wait, no, that's not true. Just slightly less than 7 inches wide. But anyway, so it's not a real big lantern, so I wouldn't want to make a real big bow for it. But anyway, so I'm planning on, and I've got all this stuff here. I've kind of started working on it a little bit, so this video won't be real long. But I'm going to use, I want to make it so that it's kind of spring summery. So I'm going to bring in lots of yellow, so that will take them all through the summertime, so they can leave this swag up all year. Whereas, you know, at home I change it out for every holiday, you know, so my next one I'll be doing something springy for all my lanterns, and then I'll, you know, and then at some point I'll maybe change it out for probably 4th of July, you know, that kind of thing, or maybe a little bit of, maybe I'll do a kind of springy summer kind of mix on my lanterns too. But anyways, I'm going to use these yellow flowers that I picked up at home. I really like, let me find them. These ones, they look oh so pretty. I don't know if you can see those close up. They have a little bit of detail in them. So I really love to use these. I want to use, I think there's exactly 2 on here of this like mum looking one. I'm not a big fan of these flowers. They're a little bit too, for this purpose I don't think I'd want to use them because they're too you know, they're kind of, I don't know, I just don't think they're gonna look good. And then I want to use some of this. I also have some here in this bush too. But anyway, so I'm going to make that kind of a funky bow with some florals and stuff, and then I've also got these yellow daisies, so it's going to be yellow, and then a little bit of white comes in with these flowers that I'll be sticking some of these in too. But anyways, I'm gonna make 2, but I'm probably only gonna do 1 on video because I don't know that I will have enough time. And then I've got greenery, which I already took apart some. I've already got it started here. This will be the back side. This is smaller than the side that'll be in the front. And what I've done is I've just used some ficus leaves. This is just actually a branch off of something that I used all the flowers on it, so I just used the leaves for the background and a little bit of ivy on the front, as you can see there. And I think that's going to be it because it's mostly going to get covered up with flowers anyways. But this is the ribbon I picked. I'm going to use something very, you know, that can go all year. So I'm going to use this ivy print, or not ivy, this print with the ferns on it. And then a plain, pretty green. And then this polka dot. So I'm going to use all 3 of these to make my bow. And then because I was thinking, oh, I'll do a yellow bow, but then it would blend right in with all the yellow flowers. So anyways, I'm going to start on this in a second. But I wanted to tell y'all that, you know, I had gotten that P.O. box, and for the first time I went over and looked at it yesterday, and I totally forgot about it, to tell you the truth. So I went yesterday, and lo and behold, I had something in my box. I was so excited. So I want to thank a couple of few people who sent me something and tell you how happy I was to hear from you. Oh, it made my day. I tell you, I was just so shocked. And I just have to thank you. I'm not going to say, you know, what you sent me or anything like that, but I did want to let you know that I do appreciate, I mean, everything that y'all did. And it just makes me so happy that you watch my videos and that you love what I do. And I started crying yesterday when I was opening and reading some of your sweet words. So anyways, I want to thank Annie and Lenny and Susie. Oh, you're so sweet. I just loved what you did. Thank you. And I'm so glad you watch. It's so nice to know that you're watching with your granddaughters. Oh, that just makes me extremely happy. And I want to thank you, Kathy, too, for what you've done and what you sent. And Debbie, I want to thank you, too. Thank you so much, girlfriend. I just love all of y'all, and I appreciate everything. Oh, my gosh. It just made me so happy. I have the best subscribers in the whole wide world, and I really think that, and I think of you as all my friends. So thank you so much. But anyways, let's get on with what we're working on. I'm going to go ahead and take my 2 pieces. This will be the one that goes in the back. It's a little bit smaller than the one in the front, and I'm going to combine them together. Oh, wait a minute here. I was working on I'm wiring this together. What happened here? I had started it and I got a phone call. So part of this, yeah. So what I've done is I wired these 2 pieces together. And I'm going to wire this piece of this ivy on here too. So I'm just going to take my wire and I'm going to just go around in circles with it and get it as tight as I can so it'll hold together. And so that takes a minute to get that tight. And I'm just going to wire, and I'm pulling as tight as I can around there so it'll get really tight on there and hold it together. All right, so now that's all wired and we can move it around. And this I already wired, and I also zip tied it together. And I'm going to do that to this one too, just to make sure that we don't have anything falling apart on us. So I've got my zip tie here. I think this is looks like it's 9 inches long. And I always seem to put these on wrong. Does that happen to everybody else too? So I'm going to put this up here and zip tie this together so it won't fall apart on me. Even though I've got it wired and I don't think anything would happen to it, but just in case. And I've got these little, these are actually cutters or something, but this helps me pull a little bit so that I make sure it's nice and tight. And then I'm going to cut this off with my cutters here. Okay, so now we have both our sections together. Let me put this down just a little hair bit so you can see what I'm doing. Did that work? Let me see. Ooh. There. So now you can see my hands. You won't see me, but you'll see my hands. Anyway, so now we've got these 2 pieces, and I'm going to get these together. And I think I'm also going to use some wire and then a zip tie to get the 2 sides together. And I've got my roll of wire here. I don't think I need a whole lot. But I'm going to put these together, and then this is where the bow will sit, right here in this area. But I'm going to go ahead and wire this. Let's see, should I put this in the back? No. Put this on top. And I don't want it. Okay, I'm going to put it right here underneath this leaf. I'm going to start there and wire this together. Well, did I mention we're having a nasty rainy day here today? Yeah, I think we're going to have some thunderstorms tonight. There's a front coming through. I don't think it's going to change our temperature much, but it's been super humid, so they are thinking that we're going to have some major thunderstorms this evening. Okay, and then I'm going to zip tie this together as well. to make sure it's nice and tight. And then we'll make our bow. Let's see, I always have to look and see which side this is. I think it's this side. Because they just seem to, let's see, is that the right one? Yeah, I think so. Okay, I'm going to pull that nice and tight. Okay, how's everybody doing? Y'all having a good day today? I hope so. I just figured since it was nasty out, I would work on this since I kind of wanted to do it for them. So, all right. Now we're secure. So let me move this out of the way. Of course, I got all my flowers up here. Let me set them aside. Did y'all see that flower arrangement I made yesterday that I posted on my Instagram? I didn't do a video of that. But anyways, yeah, I made that flower arrangement yesterday, and I love how it looks. It came out really cute. All right, let's move all these things out of the way so we can do our bow. All right, and like I said, I'm only going to use 2 ribbons of each because I don't want a huge bow on top of this lantern. It doesn't need, you know, because I have bigger lanterns where you actually need bigger bows, but on this we won't. So I'm just going to do a smaller funky, let me get this out of the way. A smaller funky bow for this one. So I'm going to start here. I think I'm only going to come out to about 6 inches on this because I don't want them like coming over the side of the lantern in case they want to, like I've got this one. I did not make a huge bow for this because I've got this bunny sitting inside of here and I got it decorated. So in case they want to decorate the inside of theirs, I don't want it to be, you know, hanging way over on the lantern. So I think, well, maybe we'll do about 7. Let's see how that works. So I'm going to pull that together, and I am going to make I believe a 5-inch loop should be accurate. So let's look here, and I'll pinch it at 5 inches. So there we go. And I think that'll give me just enough, yeah. I think I've got this backwards. Hold on a second. I always switch it around when I'm measuring. Okay, so there I've got my loop, and they're both facing forward. And then I'm going to do another one. I did 7, I think it was. I'm going to go down, and I'm going to go up with this one. I'm just going to eyeball my, oh, let's see. Is it 9? Is it 5? Yeah. Just going to eyeball that, kind of. And put that one there. And twist those forward. Even though they're the same, you want to make sure you do that. And then we'll do this one. I love this ribbon. Isn't it cute? Well, not cute, but it's pretty. All right, so I got all 3 of these together. Oh yeah, I think that's going to make a real pretty ribbon, don't you? I think it's going to be cute. So when I get started at this one, I'm going to come down on it so that it we get this different ribbon all the way around. I'm going to measure again. I meant flip it up. I'm sorry. I did it the wrong way. There. So that way when our... I'm thinking, wait a minute, I think I want to do backwards with this. Let's see, how's this going to work? Hang on, I'm thinking. Okay, this might work. I don't know, we'll see. Except I think these are going to be next to each other when I open up the bow. So I'm thinking I need to go backwards, maybe. Let's see. Let me try this one like this. Okay, I'm thinking here. Because I want to make sure the bows aren't like together. But let's see if this is going to work. Like I think it might. I'm not sure. Because I'm going to add the other bows, so I want this one over here. Do you see what I'm saying? So I think that's what I need to do is go backwards. So this one will be next. Since I'm doing these on the bottom, so I get, you know, some of the tails all the way around. Let me measure this to make sure I've got my bow at 5 inches. Okay, hold on. There we go. All right, and then the last one. I guess I could hold on to this a little tighter. Yeah, that looks good. And then I had this kind of already done, so I'm just going to flip it up here. And twist my thing, or my ribbon. Okay, I think we're good. Everything's flipped the way it needs to be. So, okay, I think this is pretty ribbon. Okay, and I've got this pipe cleaner. Doesn't exactly match, but I don't think you're going to see it at all anyways. Ooh, hold it tight as you can to get it tight and your ribbon real tight, and then twist. And then twist the ribbon, because that's what makes this really tight. Okay. So here we have our little funky bow. It's not real big. Ooh, goodness. I feel like something's cutting my hand. Oh, yeah. Oh, I've got a piece of the wire got in my finger. All right, let's fluff her up. Let's see, one of these is going to be kind of up through there. That'll be kind of fun. Okay, so this is just a 6-loop bow. It's not real big. I feel like that's a little low. Pull on it a little bit. Okay, so there's our bow. Yeah, I think this is going to look cute on here. Let's pull this over. And, well, I guess you can't see it real well, but I think this is the perfect size, because if it got too big, plus we're going to add all this other stuff to it. Ooh, I just have too much junk on my table. All my flowers are falling over. Anywho, okay, let's get on to it. So I've got the bow made. And when I get it on there, I will play with it, you know, and fluff it up and move all the tails around and stuff and get it looking real cute. It'll look cute when I get it on there and all the flowers on it and everything. I think it's going to look cute. I do like these ribbons together. All right, now what I like to do is, let's see, where is that ribbon? Oh, I had it out the other day. I've got another ribbon that I don't particularly care for the ribbon a whole lot. Hold on, I got to go back behind my camera to grab it. I think I had it out the other day, and I don't know if I put it back up in one of my bins, or it wouldn't be in there. Okay, hang on a minute, y'all. I'm looking for this ribbon. I don't know what I did with it. Well, gosh darn it, what did I do with that? Oh, well, I can't find it. Darn. Anyways, what I usually like to do is put a ribbon through here so I can tie it on with a ribbon versus, you know, what did I do with that ribbon? Oh, I don't see it here anywhere. It's a green and white stripe that is kind of, in its, goodness, what did I do with it? Oh, poo-poo. All right, hang on just a second. It's got to be here somewhere. Did it fall on the ground? Y'all, it's such a mess in my room. Oh gosh, where did I put that? I just had it out the other day. I used it for something else, and now I can't find it. It's not in my box. And I know I had some left. It's actually the ribbon I used on this lantern swag. It's this green and white. I'm going to use that as my tie. But I don't know where I put it. Oh well, we'll go ahead and work on it without it, and I'll have to add it later. All right, so we're going to go ahead and put this bow onto our swag part. And I'm just going to twist it on. Later on, I'll have to add that ribbon. I don't know what I did with it. That's going to drive me crazy. Okay, so here we go. We've got it this far. And I need to get my glue gun going. Well, this video is going to last forever. I probably should have turned it on already, right? I think that twisted on me. I'll put that zip tie on. There. I'm just trying to adjust the ribbon a little bit. A little bit everywhere. There. That'll look cute. All right. Forget that I have anything inside of this lantern. And it'll go up like this, and I'm gonna bend. Let me raise you up a hair. Okay, let me see. Ugh. Okay. All right, so we're going to, I guess I'm just going to have to attach it through here somehow, and hopefully it stays for the, while we're doing this, working on this. I'm trying to stick it through the, I don't know, I can tie it to the top of the lantern where they have a little thing here. It's not going to be real. But anyway, so it's going to be up here, and this is the short side on this side. So this is like what you would call the back, and this is the front. And I'm going to bend this so it kind of cascades down a little bit. Let me see. I might want to do that before I put it on here. All right, there, that's better. Okay, so that's cascading more down. And this one is already kind of in that position. So if you can see that right now, I mean, we're going to add flowers to this. And of course, I don't have this on here real good because normally I would tie it on if I could find that ribbon. That's going to drive me crazy. I don't know where I put it. I'm looking all over in my area here, and I just don't see it. I don't think I put it down here on the floor anywhere. I've got all my greenery. It's kind of a mess in here. I mean, I have just been so working on all these wreaths and everything, you know, for my Etsy shop. It's just kind of a mess. So anyways, I kind of need to, I want to be able to show you what I'm doing but this is not on here real tight, so. All right. Set this aside. I'm going to cut some of my flowers off here that I'm going to be using. And start with this big bunch. And like I said, I'm probably not going to use some of them. But I do love these little, I don't know what they're called. I'm going to cut them really long, but I'm going to obviously be using them shorter on here. So I'm just going to cut some of these. I'm going to cut all the ones I can find on here, like that. And I don't want to use them all on this one, because I'm probably going to use both the same set of flowers for both my moms, my mother-in-law and my mom. And these are the two I don't like those flowers. I'm going to set those aside. So I've got some of this, and I've got more of this if I need it. Some of that. And one of these big ones. Well, I'm trying to go through two here. Okay. And where's the other one of those? Right here. Let me see here. Gotta find where it's at. It's kind of in the middle. So that's okay. I found it finally. Ugh. All right, there's that. And then these have a little one that hangs on there, but I don't think I'm going to use that. But there is one separate in here of these little flowers, which I love. All right, and I'm going to separate this out because I need to use some for both moms. So I've got that, and that. And then this one's got that, and that. I've got one extra here. So, or, you know, kind of how I've got this. I'm going to set that aside. I may end up using it in one or the other. So I'm going to set these aside because I want to use those for one of the other moms. One mom or the other. I'll go ahead and cut off some more of these because I can use these on both sides. So there's a secondary one of those. Okay, and that's probably it. I don't particularly like these flowers, so we're not going to use those right now. I'm going to set those aside down there on the ground. And I think we probably have enough of this, unless we want to add some of this lighter yellow, but I'm not sure. But we're going to cut some of these daisies, because we'll definitely use these. So I'm going to cut off some daisies. Ooh. These are not as easy as they look to cut. They're kind of thick. Or I need better things. So let's see, I put two over there. Same over on the other side. And that's all our daisies. Okay. Hopefully that'll be enough. And then I can go with the trash. All right. And then we've got these flowers. So looks like some of them fell off. I wouldn't doubt it. I'll put this over here. See, those have some that are missing off of them. have to be so careful when you're picking out your flowers and stuff. All right. I'm going to take this. Let's see if it's hot yet. Not quite. Not quite. So, let's wait a minute. All right, let me think about this. I think we're going to want maybe our bigger flower up top. I always leave the leaves on too because that adds just more greenery. But I think I'm going to add like this up in here. So let's just lay it, let's kind of lay it out. I don't know if you can see that. And then these, I love these, so they're going to kind of cascade down a little bit. I can't really see what I'm doing, but I'll just kind of give you an idea. And then I think, you know, we'd have some more, let's see. I don't know. We need our glue is what we need. Yeah, because I think that big one will look nice up here. And then we can use some of this up around the top. That'll look cute. Can you see what I'm talking about? So here, maybe have some of this coming out the top right there. That'll look cute up around the bow. Because I do try to decorate the bow up a little bit too. So if my glue gun will get hot, I might need another glue stick. These are such long glue sticks. I think I'll wait a minute. I should be able to get it in there. All right, so I'm gonna, obviously I don't need this much on here, so I'm just gonna cut it down pretty close to the end so that I have something to glue with, and it has to attach like to the bow itself or to the greenery, you know, and then it'll be in there. So, but I don't necessarily, I don't want it gluing to the top of my lantern. But I get a better feel of how it looks when I do it right on the lantern, so we'll have to be careful. But anyways, I'm going to have to turn this towards myself to glue to make sure I get it glued on well. I don't know if this is hot enough yet. And I've got a very short cord because I got my phone plugged in. It wasn't charged all the way. All right, that looks pretty good. I'm going to stick this in here. Right in the, hopefully into the greenery stuff that I've got on here. Or right into the bow, actually, I think is where it's going to head. Let's hope that holds. Okay, so there we have it right there. And then I'm going to put some of this. We don't need this stuff, I don't think. I don't think we necessarily need that, no. Just going to cut it right about there. And put some of this on it. And not get my fingers burned. I'm going to stick this up here. So that's how it looks now with that up there. And then we need to get something coming out this way, so maybe some daisies. These are like, you don't need, I wonder if the flowers don't move, do they? No. They don't move. So let's stick some of these coming out on the other side, I think. Let's try that. And hopefully this will hold on to something. Hang on a second. I gotta make sure it's getting glued to something and not my lantern. so we got these up here. So that's how that's looking now. So far, so good. And then I think we want to put one of these on the coming down, maybe on this side. I love these. They're so cute. Let me see how that looks. I think I'm going to take these leaves off. Oh, one of the flowers came off with it. Okay, well I can stick that in somewhere. I can kind of just throw that in. Alright, I'm going to have this come down over this way. And I want it to kind of cascade, so let's see what I can get in there to stick. Okay, there's that. I just try to fill it in, you know. Okay, so far so good. Let's get some of this in there. I think some of that maybe up this way. Let's see. Let's get some more daisies in there real quick. And that's about all I have is daisies and... Alright. I have to put this in. Get in there. Okay, I'm going to stick these over here. I'm hoping these are holding pretty good. So far, so good. Yeah, I guess that's holding. I don't want it stuck to my lantern. Okay. I probably should get another big flower. I do love these. All right, I'm gonna get the rest of these daisies in there, I think. Because I need some more going down the thing. Because I don't think I have any more yellow flowers, particularly unless we use those big ones, and I don't like those. So let's see how this works. Yeah, I definitely need this thing to go down there. There. Oh no, is that sticking or not? Wait a minute. That doesn't feel like it's sticking to anything. I don't know if I had enough glue on there to tell you the truth. A work in progress. Okay, that's how I got it so far. Some more of this in there. It's a nice good filler. Let me see where I'm going to put that. I've got some on that side. Let's get some over here. Sorry, I'm not talking. I always, when I'm working, I kind of get quiet and think, and I don't know if I like that, but we need some more stuff over there. Let me mix this up a little bit. I'll throw some of this in there as well. Oh, let's see. I haven't put any of this on here yet. I thought I was going to, but I didn't. I don't think. No, I didn't. Here it is. Oh. I hope this is not a boring video for y'all. Okay, some more of this too. On the other side, and I'll show it to you in just a second. Hold it. Hopefully it'll grab onto some leaves or something. Till it dries. I don't know if it's dry yet. Okay. All right, that's how it's looking so far. I have to look at it like this to see what we need to do next. I'd like some more of this in there. But I'm thinking more on this side. Maybe down in here. Whoops. I'm losing things. All right, all I have left is daisies. Put these up at the top. I haven't even addressed the other side yet. I don't think I have enough flowers. Stick this in there. Drippy, drippy. Ooh, it makes that bend up because it's so hot. Ouchie. All right, I think that side's good because you want to see some, I'd like to see some of the greenery down here. You don't have to cover it all up. You want some greenery showing. So what do you think? Does it look okay? I'm thinking it's pretty. And everything's holding. So here's the other side. And here, it's just going to kind of be on the top. So I think we just need to throw some, all I have left is daisies and stuff, so it'll probably be fine. This is something I'm making, you know, as a gift, so it doesn't have to be perfect. I don't think I'm going to need those leaves again. We can throw that away. So I think just daisies on this side and some of this stuff. And I still have this, so I think I'll throw some of that in there too. Let's see. Let's get a piece of this. These are a little more whole thing. The glue's gonna drippy, drippy, drippy on me if I'm not careful. Okay, I'm just gonna kind of stick that right into the levy, the area like this on the side here, and then I'm gonna add to it. I'm gonna stick some daisies in there because that's all I have left. Come down this way with some daisies. All right, let's put some of this in first. I think that'll just come off, won't it? Yep. Hopefully this will hold for me. I feel like I have glue on my arm. Yeah, I'm not going to be doing as much on this side. I think I'll put maybe a little bit more of that. Yes, I have glue on me. I feel it. All right, maybe just a little bit more of this coming out this way a little bit. I'm not going to use the whole thing. I just want a portion of it. So cut that off right there. Yeah. Yeah, I think we'll do that, and then we'll have some. All right, that'll be good enough. It'll be pretty. Oh, that glue got everywhere. Get up underneath here somewhere where I can get that, catch that on something. I had made another bow, actually for my lantern that's out in the dining room, and I put stuff on it, but I used my glue pot, and I guess it wasn't hot enough, and it just would not hold. I had to go back and re-glue stuff on there because it wasn't holding. But this glue gun, it's plenty hot enough, believe me. Oh. Ooh, yeah, see, it's about to dribble. About to dribble. Okay. Maybe a little bit more of this. Flower over on this side too. All right, well, I think we're done with that side. I think we're done. I see I did get glue on my thing. Okay, let me so here is what I would call the front, where it's a little bit longer. Can you see that? And all, you know, it's all filled up. It looks pretty. I like it. I like how it looks. And then all we did on the back was a little more daisy and, you know, some of this stuff. This has a name, but I don't know the name of it. And it just kind of sticks out a little bit. So when you look from the front, you get this visual on both sides, or you can kind of drape it a little bit more like this so you see more of the front edge of it, but you still see what's inside. And I think the bow looks good with it. And like I said, I didn't want any bow like covering this area up, so. But anyways, I think it came out good, y'all. I mean, if you really wanted to, and I've done this before, is I do add a little bit here and there into the bow too, but I'm not going to do that this time. I'm just going to make it generally, you know, on both sides and leave the bow to be pretty by itself. But I've added to the bow before. But how do you think that looks? I think it came out really cute. And all you do is just add flowers. So I think from the front it looks really adorable. I mean, it does not go with my theme here that I've got in there. But I think it came out super cute. And I think my mom or my mother-in-law, I don't know who I'll give this one to, because they're both going to be the same. You know, I think they'll love it. I really think they'll love it. So I hope this helps. I know I had to look at it a lot and then kind of show you what I was doing. But I hope it'll inspire you to try doing a lantern swag for yourself. It's not that hard. You just start putting things together. And sometimes like I was doing before, I added a little here, a little there, and then, you know, you have to think about it. And I think it came out super cute. Super, super cute. All in yellow for spring and summer. This would look lovely done with sunflowers and stuff. I would definitely, I think I'll do that for fall for sure, because my favorite flowers are sunflowers, especially to decorate with. I just love them. But anyways, I thought this came out super cute. Tell me what you think in the comments. I hope you liked it. I know I've been on, goodness, almost an hour. I knew this would take a while. So thanks for watching, everybody. At least you can like fast forward through some of it. And again, thank you to my wonderful subscribers who sent me something. I appreciate it very, very much. And to everyone, I love you. I thank you so much for watching. And I just am tickled pink that y'all are with me, you know, every time I do a video. I just love you, love you, love you. Mwah. Take care, everybody. Have a wonderful Easter weekend if I don't get on again. But I think I'm actually going to work on a wreath. So I have those red flowers, and I just started putting those together, and I was like, that's going to look going to make a really pretty wreath. So I think I'm going to go grapevine on my next wreath. So anyways, I hope you enjoyed this, and I will talk to y'all soon. Bye.